In the complex sphere of global television dramas, South Korea has emerged as a regional force in the last few decades, followed by Turkey in 2000s. Turkish TV dramas are sold to over 140 countries throughout the world, demanding a constant supply of the new content, made in part by remakes. While Korean productions receive limited distribution in Turkey, a significant number of these have been remade by Turkish companies. Since 2013, Korean dramas have replaced Hollywood series as the primary source of adaptation for Turkish dramas. There appear to be shared sensibilities that makes the Korean stories palatable to Turkish audiences, but more significantly, certain productions practices make Korean sources a more viable choice than Hollywood series for Turkish producers. Kim Hye-jin was a beautiful girl from a rich family. After her family's publishing company went bankrupt, she experienced hardships then lost her beauty too. Ji Sung-joon was an unattractive boy with low self-esteem, but grows up to be a handsome and successful editor. The two decided to meet again as adults, but Sung-joon was unable to recognize Hye-jin, ashamed to meet her first love and ruin his perception of her. Hye-jin asks her attractive best friend Hari to appear in her place. Things, however, soon get complicated as Hye-jin was assigned to work at the Most magazine publishing office where Sung-joon is the deputy chief editor. He openly mistreats and belittles her for her clumsy nature, not knowing that she was his real childhood friend. Hari also continues to meet Sung-joon and soon develops feeling for him. On the other hand, Hye-jin finds a good friend in her workplace, Shin-hyuk, who slowly falls in love with her. Naira grew up believing she was born to be only pretty and not smart. While working at her family's restaurant, she falls in love with Cha Jung-woo, a geeky engineering graduate student preparing to enter civil service. Naira wants to become a housewife, and after Jung-woo promises that she will be, they get married. During their 100th day wedding celebration, Jung announces that he has quit his job because he has an idea for a business. Jungwoo's businesses keep failing, and Era struggles to keep them afloat by working multiple jobs. After secretly suffering a miscarriage from the stress of being the sole breadwinner and living in poverty, Era divorces Jungwoo after 4 years of marriage. 3 years after the divorce, Era discovers that Jungwoo has become fabulously successful and wealthy, while she is still paying debts that occurred during the marriage. The fun begins when Era schemes for revenge, with Jungwoo believing that Era wants him back because he has become wealthy. Min-hyuk was born into a wealthy family. He has everything, including good looks, intelligence, but he doesn't have kindness. He loses his girlfriend in a hit-and-run accident. Yoo-jung goes to prison because of the hit-and-run accident that killed Min-hyuk's girlfriend. Her boyfriend is the one of that actually committed the hit-and-run accident, but Yoo-jung took the blame. She is then betrayed by her boyfriend. Seokhoon and Naheongju are in love for years. Heongju is resigned to a miserable extent until Seokhoon brings happiness and hope into her life. They get married, and Heongju is a calm and understanding wife, always the first to sacrifice and make concessions. However, Seokhoon finds himself plunged into massive debt due to a failed business venture with another partner. Yoo Se-young is a hotel heiress, trained to take over her father's company from a young age, called a woman of iron. She is workaholic and headstrong leader. While on a business trip to Hong Kong, Se-young meets Seokhoon and Heongju, and for her amusement, she makes them a dangerous offer to test their marriage. In exchange for paying off Seokhoon's debts so that he could avoid going to jail, she asks for 3 days with him. Seokhoon makes a crucial choice and takes the deal. But his strained relationship with Yoo Se-young jeopardizes his marriage. Upon their return to Korea, Seokhoon and Heongju's marriage is unable to survive, and they eventually divorce. Meanwhile, Se-young finds herself falling for Seokhoon. Jang Yoon-ha is the youngest daughter of a chaebol family. Despite her wealth, she works part-time at food market and hides her true identity as an heiress because all she truly wants is to find a man who will love her for herself and not her money. Choi Joong-ki grew up in extreme poverty and has a huge chip on his shoulder about his poor parents being belittled. Now working as a middle manager for a conglomerate, Joong-ki is smart and talented, but also jaded and calculating, believing that love is a luxury only for wealthy.